Okay, so I get a lot of questions about reels, and one of the things that people usually tell me is, oh, but Channing, I don't want to have to sing and dance. That's not on brand or that's not me. Guess what, friends? You don't have to. So here's how you can make a reel like the one that I did yesterday, right? Where I was sitting there talking, I had specific captions pop up at specific times and really took advantage of the feature and the additional algorithm boost that comes from it without having to dance around like a monkey, right? Yes, you're getting a little bit here of Athletic Channing post run, but it's because I got this great idea and I have to show you. So here's how we do it. The first thing you want to do is when you come into Instagram, you're going to see you hit the plus sign and you can switch over and do reels. Now, yay, fun. Because I'm recording this, I have the option to just hold down and record a video of whatever it is that I want to be there, okay? And when I let go, like a regular video, I tap preview. Boom. Okay, so I already have some of it there. Great. Now let's say I want to do another snippet. I can again go like this and just record, or I can go down to my recent camera roll and pick, as I did right here, a longer video that I have already recorded, okay? And you click add in the top. So now we're going to come here to preview, and you will see it is going to automatically show you all of the things that are here. For the sake of this tutorial, you can see if I clicked that button at the top, I can actually re-record all of my voice if I want to. And it's something totally brand new. Then hit done.
Actually, to just re-record all of my video if I want to. Whatever it is that I want to be there.
Right?
Brand new. I can again
So what's really cool about this, and I'm going to hit share just for the sake of the pause, right? Because it is going to keep playing over and over and over all of the audio for you. But if you do a video where you're just showcasing stuff, you can add the voiceover later. Totally fine. But you can also use your original audio from the very beginning. Okay, so now we're going to take a step back, and I want to tap here and add a brilliant caption. All right, and then I'm gonna make it very on brand for DCM, and it has the black background. And I'm gonna move it to be about right here. You'll see it also pops up here. Now, I want to add the little dancing icon because I'm talking about the dancing. So let's say, you'll see as I drag it over here, my name pops up right here as well as my caption. So I want to make sure anything that I am adding is not on top of it, but either above or below it. So then put this little chick right here because she's like really funny. But let's say I want this to show up later. I'm going to tap on the bottom, and then sometimes Instagram doesn't always want to cooperate, right? Which is kind of annoying. So if you're not getting the reaction that you want, such as I am not, because what I want to do is really minimize, there we go. You're going to pull this around because I don't want add a brilliant caption to show up until down here. Okay? So now I'm going to go back and click done. And the whole beginning of the video is going to start with her. Okay? So as we're looking at this, I can also go back and be like, yeah, I only want the brilliant caption to be there from here until here. Okay, so I'm going to move this around so that it pops up about this spot, but that's it. So now I'm going to hit done. And what that's going to do is you'll see this caption is about to disappear, okay, because I only want on there temporarily. The little girl, on the other hand, is going to be here the whole time, right? So that's what's really showing me there. So you can use your original audio, and then if I go to share, the next thing you're going to do is click on the cover image, and it's going to automatically load options for you from your video once it gets right here, right? So you can go through and pick, what do I want? But let's say that's super awkward. I'd rather have a picture I specifically took. Click add from camera roll. And then look at all of these fun recent pictures, and I can choose the one that I think is going to capture the most attention. Okay, and then I hit done. This is where you actually write the caption that is going to appear on the bottom of your post like you normally would. There's so many things I can tell you about Instagram captions, but the first thing is that you really want to start with an attention grabbing element. And ideally you learn how to spell correctly, unlike I do, because, you know, I'm doing this through a camera. Before the break, okay? Then you return down and write the rest of your educational tips, okay? So we're gonna go and update this. The point being that it's the first 125 characters are what are gonna show up at the top. You wanna get something that's gonna grab people's attention and either make them watch the reel or continue reading the rest of the caption. So I'm gonna click OK. You still add all of your hashtags in here, all the things. Now let's go back, and I've got my cover. Let's go back and say, I may want to update this. Okay, and let's say I want to add, not my battery dying, but right here, the time that I actually made this. Sure. Now it's showing up here, but now I'm gonna click on that element, and I'm gonna move it because I only want it to show up at the very end in this case. So it's gonna automatically loop me through the whole thing all over with my weird voiceover, okay? And all of a sudden this chick is gonna come into play, and then my caption is gonna come into play. See, because I had them specifically timed, and then they're also gonna go away. Now let's say you do decide you want to add music. That's what this fun little button is up here. And you can add all kinds of different songs, and it will replace your original audio. Right? But the point here is that we want to be able to showcase, yes, you can create a reel that is interesting. Yes, you can be educational. And no, 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 you do not have to dance like a monkey. You do not have to just point and point and point and point. You can make it really fun and totally on brand. Go share away, my friends.